we're going to look at what has caused the moon for Solana and actually think about what's going to happen to Solana next. So stay tuned to the end of the video. Guys, what we have seen recently from this leg up from Solana was the actual formation of what's called a reverse head and shoulders, right? Once a reverse head and shoulders form, then yeah, there is going to be a price movement on the upside, and that's obviously increasing the likelihood of that happening. So understanding and identifying these patterns is really helpful for when it comes to trading as well. Of course, what actually has given rise to that obviously is the Bitcoin price action. Of course, Bitcoin, like I said, as soon as it broke that level of resistance marked in red, and of course as marked in yellow by the channel as well, obviously broke between that intersecting level of resistance and the channel at the same time, which gave a very violent move to the upside, which has been very strong. What we can also see in a shorter time frame is that Bitcoin actually has been painting a lot of these signals. So it's actually been painting wedges as it moved on the upside as well. So as you can see, recently there has been a wedge that was painted, and basically the flagpole was actually exactly what the price target has landed to be where it is right now. It's actually consolidating sideways. It could actually be building up a momentum to then build up yet again another move to the upside as well. And yet that and you know, as technical traders, that is probably the more appropriate outlook to have into the future. As you can see, once this level, however, breaks, then the next levels of we might then see a further move to the upside, where Bitcoin could actually venture into the price action to around about that $52,000 mark as well, which will be great news for those of you who are holding long positions at this moment. Now, Solana, we actually have to have a look at yet another pattern once more. So as you can see, you know, where we are right now is a very critical level of resistance. I'll show you what's actually happening right now is that we've actually just hit the price target of how Solana would have moved in the rising wedge pattern. So basically this wedge here, okay, as it consolidated sideways over the long term, it actually then built up enough momentum, then skyrocket the price the same length as the large portion, the length of the actual wedge itself. So this yellow pole here is about the same length as that yellow pole, and as you can see, by doing that, it actually has approached a very critical level of support and resistance. So right now is to be a resistance because it actually hasn't broken above that. It will need to break above that to be able to then explore new highs at $119 and $140 per Solana, and that will be very interesting to look at, because not many altcoins actually beat or get anywhere near the previous highs in subsequent bull cycles, which we might be in right now. So then what breaks a price action for Solana above this level will purely depend on what the price action with Bitcoin will do. There isn't much altcoins do on its own. It actually is a reflection of how Bitcoin actually behaves. So it will purely depend on whether Bitcoin is able to break above this level of resistance and indecision, and we'll be able to see if then Solana will be able to trace that move to the upside. Now, another really important thing for Solana is that right now we are potentially seeing a cup and handle formation as well, where basically you've got this as the cup and then the handle is forming here like so, where once the formation is completed, we may be seeing a further upside on the price action as technically approaching this analysis as well. So there may be a further upside, and I think the better outlook for trading in Solana is long positions. I would say it is too premature at this stage to go into any short positions. Although the rewards can be great, there are very strong risks as well. So even if the price was to like crash tomorrow and it's going to end up down here, I would still stand by that method of trading technique, because when the long-term trend is on the upside, as identified here we go. So as identified the longer term trend, placing a short trade is actually a very risky thing to do. So stay tuned for more tips and tricks on futures trading. And of course, if you haven't done so, make sure to sign up to Bitunix in the link in the description. You'll be able to see a lot of bonuses and a lot of perks in trading feeds as well. That's my way of hooking you guys up. Go check out the link in the description below, and we will see you in the next video. Peace out.